All right, I have it here. Okay, so we will have, as I was saying, just checking something. So every week you will be required the homework, and you will show and discuss. We will discuss during the first section of each class the homework. Generally, you will have some writing, for example, and you have some exercises with sentences for next week. You are invited to complete homework every day, as I said, and to be an active participant. So the more you participate, the better. Is for your benefit. We will be doing several similar things, questions. Do you remember the questions, for example? I will try to divide you in groups, but I needed to check the time of the working groups, which is something I could not do last semester, but I will learn. And do you remember we had this bank of words to ask questions? What do you remember of questions, the structure of questions? We had two types of questions, WH questions and yes, no questions. And when did we use each of them? What do you remember from last semester? What do you remember?
When another are closed, when the answer if you want are closed or open?
Yes, so yes, no is this is an open kind of question, yes?
Uh-huh.
So these are like open questions, or yes, open questions because you do not know the answer. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas this is a kind of closed question because you have only two options, yes or no. So that's why they might be called like this, closed questions, in the sense that you cannot expand so much. It's yes or no. But what are you looking for in each of these questions? So when do you ask WH questions? What goes in the second place?
The verb?
Yes, the verb. Excellent. I
am.
No, no, no. The
No,
verb of the
okay.
question. Check the question.
Ah.
You're not a WH. You ask, yeah? I ask WH questions to get what?
Answer.
An answer I don't have, yes. To get an answer, to get what else? To get an answer I don't have, excellent. Yes.
Information.
Information, to get information, excellent. To get information I don't have. So when did you finish high school? Information. Where did you attend high school? Information I don't have. Excellent. So this is the answer. So to have some, to fill in a gap, yes? So it's open. You can answer many different ways. Whereas this is closed because you only have two options. So when do you ask yes, no question? The verb, I ask yes, no questions to get do you
confirmation?
Confirmation, yes, a confirmation. So do you like pizza? Yes, I do. So it's a confirmation of previous information. Excellent. Okay. So now you will think of more questions. More questions. Let me check. So as to ask student A and student B. So you will think of more questions. Let me think. How many? So Paola, so we have three. Okay. How are we going to? Okay, so 2 and 2. Vanessa and Paola, Catalina and I. Okay, so one question, Vanessa and Paola. Think of one question for Catalina and for me. So Okay, so here you have the words.
I have one.
Remember.
I have one.
You have the questions and you have the structure. Sorry, we're going to revise the structure first. Remember, we have the question word first, and then auxiliaries. Okay, Giselle is here. So where, for example, where do you do as the auxiliary for the present simple? Subject, do you? Main verb, go every day. Where do you go every day? Answer, I go to the supermarket every day. I go to school every day. I go to work every day. You have different complements here. If you have a don't, if I don't know, I don't go anywhere. I don't go anywhere. Yes, I don't go. You negate the verb. Yes, I don't go anywhere. No voy a ningún lado. Yes. Where do you go every day? Yes, very good option. I don't change my color. I don't go anywhere. Any is for negative. Anywhere. En ningún lugar. Yes, I don't go anywhere.
Anywhere is negative?
And yes, a ningún lugar. Yes, I don't go anywhere. Negative. Yes. Si voy a algún lugar es some. Do you remember? We have to revise those.
Somewhere.
Somewhere. I go somewhere. Algún lugar. Okay. Or I don't go anywhere. No voy a ningún lugar. Okay. And these are the answers for. Did you do the homework for culture class? Yes, I did. I did it on Monday. Or no, I didn't. I totally forgot about it. Those were the answers for this one. Okay, so here you have the questions, so you can ask yes, no questions or WH questions. So we said, and we have, okay, so I am out of the game now because we have Giselle and Catalina, Vanessa and Paola. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so who will
Teacher.
start? Yes. Yes.
What happens if I choose a word that isn't in there?
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. As far as it goes in the question, it's okay.
Okay.
Okay, the first question, Vanessa and Paola.
What did you eat yesterday at dinner?
For dinner, excellent. What did you eat?
For dinner.
Yes. So this is a question for Catalina and Giselle. Okay, one. What did you ask? What did you eat? Yes. Eat for dinner.
Yesterday.
Yesterday. What did you eat for dinner yesterday? Okay. Catalina and Giselle, your answer?
I did.
No. Which is your main verb? Remember, this is
I
the main verb. Yes, ate. Yes. I ate.
Coffee.
Something.
And with lemon pie. No sé cómo se dice pie de limón.
Yes, lemon pie. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly. That's English. I ate lemon pie. Lemon is only one M. Sorry. I ate lemon pie with coffee. Yes. Okay. If not, I also can say I have. Okay, excellent. So Catalina, now a question for Vanessa and Paola. Yes.
¿Qué pasó?
Nothing.
Pero Miss, ¿puede devolverme a donde estaban las preguntas?
Yes, yes, here. The bank, the World Bank. Yeah, this is the World Bank.
Did you yesterday? No sé cómo preguntar.
Yesterday at the end. Did you?
Yeah.
Did you? Verb. Did you?
Estoy pensando, a ver. Pero tiene que ser con WH, ¿verdad?
No, it could be any.
Yeah. Did you have breakfast in the bed yesterday?
Excellent. Did you have breakfast? Okay, excellent question. So the other people think, Paola and Giselle. Giselle, think of the other questions. Think of another question. Did you have breakfast?
In the bed.
In bed.
While stay in the classroom, for example.
While you were in class?
Yes.
Okay. All right. That's okay. So we have lots of compliments here. Did you have breakfast in bed while? We have another sentence here. This is another phrase.
What is the meaning of while?
Mientras.
While in class. It's a subordinate phrase. While in class. Yesterday morning. Oh my gosh. Really in bed and having a breakfast. Oh, that's very comfortable, isn't it? So comfortable.
Because I did.
Okay, excellent. That's great. That's great. Congratulations.
I answer?
Yes, so yes, Vanessa answered.
I didn't because I eat breakfast in the desk with classes.
Okay, no, I didn't. Okay, well, now we explain that. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. Now you explain everything you want to say. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. Now we start a sentence, an explanation.
Because I eat breakfast. I ate.
I ate. Oh, sorry. I ate breakfast
in my desk
on class. I ate breakfast on the desk or at the desk. No, you're not on. At the desk. At the desk while in class. Because on means on top, as if you were sitting on the desk. Do you see? So on means on top, sobre, encima. So you're not on the desk, you're at the desk. Estás sentada al escritorio o a la mesa. Yes. So no, I didn't. I ate breakfast at the desk while in class yesterday. While in class, okay. Let me check this. Okay. All right. Excellent. While in class yesterday. Okay. Okay.
Teacher class.
Who is in another? Yes. Who is in the group A? I don't remember in class yesterday. I don't remember. Help me. So we have Giselle. Would you like to ask a question? We have here the word bank. So we can have what time? Do you there? Giselle or Daphne, would you like to ask a question? So you practice? No? Anyone? Paola?
Another question?
Yes, another question. One more question each group and we keep on going. So another question. So we have we already did, so student A, we already have a WH question. So we need probably a yes/no question. How would you do it?
So
teacher, how can I say te tomó?
What in which
take you?
Yes, take you, but what are you talking about? Which is the
time.
context? How much time did it take? Yes.
How much time did you take for the homework?
To do.
Ah,
So
to do. Ah,
how much time did you take? Okay. How much time? Very good. Time, much, uncountable. Yes. How much time did it?
teacher, I have a question.
Mhm.
What
To
is the
do?
difference between many and much?
Many is used for countable nouns. Many students, many books. And much is for uncountable nouns. We have to revise countable and uncountable. Yeah.
Ah,
You will have to have a class on that. Yes. So how much time did it take to do what
the
was it?
homework.
Homework? Yes. How much time did it take? Did it take you? Did it take you? Sorry. To do homework? Yes. How much time did it take you to do homework? Okay. Who will answer that question? I forgot who. Paola, would you like to answer?
Me?
Yes, we are here to support. Come on. How much
Can you repeat
time?
the question of Vanessa, please? I
Yes,
can see the presentation.
Yeah, me too.
How much did it take you to do the homework? So here the
What homework? About what model?
to do the culture mod
Ah,
homework.
yes, or
So
another.
here, we can have, I can help you, different subjects. For example, the culture module, and now I
Teacher,
need the rest. Yes, yes.
we can see the PowerPoint.
Ah, sorry, you have to tell me.
For example, in the culture, we worked with the e-post. I remember.
So the
So,
culture, but we are asking is how much time did it take you to do the culture homework? So the culture homework, we need a
take me.
verb. Yes, but the past tense.
Oh,
Took me
Took me, yes,
ah,
took me.
20 minutes.
20,
No,
perfect.
no, much.
More.
40 minutes.
It took me 40 minutes. 40 minutes. That's wonderful. The cultural homework took me 40 minutes to do. Okay, to complete. Yes, excellent.
To complete.
Okay, any other question about, okay, here we need a WH question. Okay, who would like to ask this question? The WH. Where, what, how, what time, where, I don't know what to say, why. It's not here, but.
What? How es como, ¿verdad?
Yes, what color, how many, how much. What color, what book.
How, ¿cómo decir, cómo encontraste, pero refiriéndome como una opinión?
How, what do you think about?
What do you think tendría que ser? What do you think about the... Vane, ¿cómo se llamaba la película que vimos en Cultura de Chess?
La reina de no sé cuánto.
Ya, entonces digamos, what do you think about the movie that
The
we
movie.
saw
Yes,
in
excellent. That we saw for culture classes.
Do
Okay.
you like it? Did you like it? Puede ser así como comita.
Yes.
Did you like it?
Did you like it? Yes. Like it? Yeah, two questions in one. Okay, excellent question. Who's going? Someone who didn't speak. Come on, try. We are here. We are all here. We're all classmates. Who would like to ask? Vanessa, Daphne, would you like to answer? We can help. What do you think? What do you think? Well, so it's easy. We have subject. My person asking to me. Giselle or Daphne, would you like to? We can help. So Main verb, I. Come on.
I don't know
I?
because
Ah,
I
you
don't know
I
because
don't know, exactly. I don't know,
es
excellent.
que yo no la vi.
Ajá, okay. I don't know because, I, negative,
I don't see.
Mhm. I didn't
I
see.
don't. I didn't see the movie.
Excellent, excellent, wonderful. I don't know because I didn't see the movie. Excellent. Or you can have other questions. That's why it's open, yes? Or I think the movie was very interesting or very long or very boring or I didn't like it. Okay, and so what was the movie about? That's a good topic. What's the movie about?
Se llama La Reina Katwe. Katwe.
Katwe,
It's about
What is it about?
Uganda. Uganda?
Yep.
Uganda.
It's a girl, a little girl of Uganda that live with your mom and her siblings. But in her house are not the same that we live.
The
Because
house is
the country, Uganda, is really poor.
yes, so
And
the
then,
houses are different.
yes, and then, pero ¿por qué se llama la reina Katwe? La niña se llamaba, ¿cómo se llamaba la niña?
Fiona.
Fiona, Fiona. Okay, Fiona meets to her coach, that is a teacher, exactly, and él tenía como un lugar para que los niños jugaran ajedrez. So,
place to play
chess.
chess.
Yes. So Fiona pay attention to this game.
Okay.
And she played the game y se vuelve como buena. No sé cómo decir eso.
She becomes a good player.
Yes, player.
She becomes a good player. Excellent. Okay, interesting. Interesting. So, but you don't seem to be very happy. You don't seem happy with the movie, or was it a good movie to watch? Was it good movie to watch?
Yes, it was a good movie.
Okay, wonderful. Yes, so we can have.
Because finally she tripped another country, Russia.
She could visit other countries.
Yes, and Sudan, and she win the championship.
Excellent. So that's
and finally, she bought a house for his family.
For her family. Wonderful. Also, that gives me a good idea because we can also watch a movie. I do not know whether you watch it. I Am Legend. Have you watched that movie?
¿Soy leyenda?
Yes.
I didn't see it.
Okay. So that's a great movie we can watch to discuss about the topic, and because it has a topic that is very much related to our lives in these days, and we used to watch it with students at school, like more than 10 years ago, more than 10 or 10 or 12 years ago. We watched it with students at school, and it was a success. Students really liked it with different ages, middle school students, 11, 12-year-olds, and also 17, 16-year-olds liked that movie a lot. And so I have good memories of that movie, so we can watch it. And it's very, very related to the moment we're living today. So you gave me a good idea. Okay, so that would be a great topic to discuss and do work. Oh my gosh. And okay, any other doubts with the questions? We will be revising more on questions. Oh, there was something else I had on questions. Okay. So you can have also some here. So some practice games to practice at home about question words. and you can practice more about questions. But we are also always talking about questions, so that's a topic we will be discussing a lot. So how much do you remember about sentences? And this was a topic with which we finished last semester, and I said we were going to start again, in the sense that we needed to focus on which the sentences are. This is helpful for everything you do in English, every module. In every module, you're required to think of writing good sentences, and of course, expressing a complete idea. So there are several problems with questions which are normal in students. For example, that you write fragments or incomplete sentences, or run-on sentences, sentences that are too long, that never finish, and that makes difficult the reading. As I was explaining before, that makes reading very complex. So we need to focus on how do we write good sentences. And this should be one of our objectives this semester, to have this master. So an independent clause is an independent sentence, or can also be called a clause, that can stand alone, and it contains a subject, here in blue, a verb in green, and an object in red. The verbs to be, the verb to be, and all the forms of the verb to be have another kind of complement here, which is not called an object, but something follows. Yes, Emma and Jerry are husband and wife. Remember the stories we read last semester. Paola and Vanessa are my students, for example. Then what is a subject? A subject can be a person, an animal, a place, a thing, or a concept. Yes, that is in the position at the central position of accomplishing a task or an action, or be the subject of a stative verb. It can also be a stative verb. So, for example, I like spaghetti. So here, this is not an action verb, but it's a stative verb of emotion. But I symbolizes the subject. I am a person, and I have this idea, or this, I have these feelings for spaghetti, let us say. This is an action verb. He reads many books. Read is an action verb, and we have a person who accomplishes that action. And of course, the subject can be a pronoun in this case, but we can also have proper names. William Shakespeare, students in first year, read many books. So we can have different kinds of students, words there that occupy the place of a subject. The verb express what a person, animal, thing, concept does or feels, in the case of a feeling, in the case of other verbs that are not verbs of action, like or think. For example, I like spaghetti. He reads many books. So the action or the feeling is symbolized in the verb. And all the sentences have subjects and verbs. So whenever you're going to write a sentence and start like, for example, like spaghetti, something is missing. The subject is missing. And also, if I say I spaghetti, then there is something missing in the middle. So verbs and subjects cannot be absent. They need to be present in English. So we need to put it there. So verb to be, the movie is good. The verb be is also sometimes referred to as a copula or a linking verb. So also in Spanish, el verbo ser, estar, is a complex verb, it's a special kind of verb and has a specific complement. So it links the subject and in this case, a complement or the predicate of a sentence that is good. So the movie is good or it was interesting, was long, was American, anything we want to say about the movie. If we don't write this, then the sentence is incomplete. It's a fragment. Okay, that's a specific case of is, or the verb to be. Then we have the object, a person, animal, place, or thing, or concept that receives the action. Concept by meaning something abstract, like happiness, love. So here, the subject can also be an abstract noun, yes? Happiness is important in life. Love is important, for example. So determine the object in a sentence by asking the question, the subject did what to whom? So he reads many books. He performs the action, and who receives that action? Many books, in this case. Yes, or the action or the feeling of like, it falls onto spaghetti. So we always have this basic this basic structure in English that if we respect, we are going to be fine in whatever we write or say. Yes. So subject, verb, object. And that will help us also organize our discourse. So think whenever you're preparing your speech, you also think of this. Okay. So you think of a subject, a verb, and an object. And in that, if you follow that structure, then you will be on the safe place in regards communicating your message. Yes. And then we have prepositional phrases. We have had this for dinner, for example, in class. So all of these are prepositional phrases indicating some place, for example, or time, or in a manner. In what way did you do something? So I like spaghetti for dinner. So when he reads many books in the library. So this is place and this is time. Those are complements. We also have them in Spanish. So it's easy to remember them. And we have a prepositional phrase introduced by a preposition, in, at, for, behind, in, and, in, on, at. Those are the most common. During. Okay. After, until, before, behind, next to. You have seen many of those along your life. So I modify the word in a sentence. A prepositional phrase answers many questions. For example, where, when, and in what way. Okay.
What is the meaning of in what way?
The manner. For example, he reads many books in the library quickly, or he reads many books quickly in the library. So in that way, it will be an adverb of manner. Yes. How do you do this?
Okay.
Adverbs. Okay. So we have always to respect this premise of a complete idea. Yes, the sentence stands alone and expresses a complete idea. Subject, verb, object is the basic word order. And as far as you respect this, you will be on the safe side, as I said. So you will be communicating your message. So here we have simple sentences that contain those elements. Subject, verb, object. She wrote, she completed her literature review. They organized the information on the post. So I never separate these elements, yes? They organized in the poster, no, they organized what? The information on the poster. So I cannot break this organization. If I start breaking this organization, then I start having problems with my sentences, basically, yes. And we have compound sentences, mostly. We can have also complex sentences, but beginning with these two is okay. A compound sentence contains at least two independent clauses. So instead of one independent, two independent, and they are joined by coordinating conjunction like and, but, or. Yes, and we join ideas in this way. Laura completed her homework on English literature and she created her presentation on English authors.
Teacher,
Yes, yes.
so we use comma,
Comma and
before
yes,
and then.
yes.
As a and.
Comma, yes. Comma and the coordinating conjunction. Yeah. And if you use these sentences, that discourse will not appear to be so choppy. Yes, so like only simple sentences make the discourse sound too choppy, means like como cortado, como forzado. So if we have compound sentences, then it's the discourse flows in a more friendly manner. So we have, for example, that she completed her literature review and sent it to her supervisor, for example. So it's easier to read than she completed her literature review. She sent it to her supervisor. She finished the next section. So if we write like that, it's like writing a list of sentences, and that is not correct either. So we need to combine sentences in order for this discourse to have some flow. Okay, but we have problems, as we said. Then you read the coordinating conjunctions. You have some problems, yes? As for example, fragments, sentences that are incomplete, yes? Incorrect, for example, studying very hard on weekends. Oh, so what? It's only a part of the sentence. Studying on weekends is very hard. Because some students work part-time, this is also a clause. Yes, this is an adverb clause. We need to complete the sentence. Because some students work part-time, comma, students have little free time. Or students have little free time because they work part-time. So I can alter this. But I need this part of the sentence. Because only this clause with because is not an independent sentence. Work very hard during the weekend. This is a sentence that is very common in students. We need the subject. We cannot start with a verb. So they work very hard during the weekend, or during the week, they work very hard. Or during the week, yes. So we have done exercises with run-on sentences, and that is something you will be doing for next class. The run-on sentence, correction of run-on sentences. And we have here some, and we have some other sentences. And this is one we did last semester. I do not know whether, yes, we did this example. So we have some others. Let us check. Okay, see, okay, this one. We will have some others, but you will have a, okay. Okay, so some of these will need a coordinating conjunction, yes? So we will revise the coordinating conjunction. Okay, let me check on, okay, here. So we have coordinating conjunctions. The most better known are and, but, or. Yes, and is in addition, yes. Yes, please calm down, let's wait and see. Yes, so the students completed the homework on culture and they watched the movie. So, and, in addition. But it's however, it's the opposite. Yes? I have got a home, but I haven't got a car. Yes, that's true. So this is the opposite. When I am talking about opposite ideas. And or is either or. It's one option or the other. Does Clark have any brothers or sisters? Do you have a lot to do for classwork, or can you have some holidays? Okay, so at different levels in the sentence, those give you the options of choosing one or the other. But you also have other coordinating conjunctions that are less well known, like so. So it implies a consequence. Therefore, my daughter is very smart, so everybody likes her. We get up very early on Thursday, so we are very tired at this time of the day. Yet means but. Yet is very similar to but. Yes. He says nice words, yet you don't trust him. We have many hours of English, yet we still need more support. So that's a variation. So instead of using but, you can use yet and alter. Teacher, and give more variety to your discourse. Yes, question?
I have a question.
Yes.
What is the difference between not and don't?
Not. Yes, because don't is the combination of do not, because you are using an auxiliary. Yes, I don't like pork, for example. So in that case, you are negating the verb with the auxiliary. But not alone also means a negation. So nor means a not. Neither my parents nor my friends. So it's a way of negating, double negation. In this case, nor negates twice, like neither this nor this, ni esto ni esto. Like a double negation. That's more difficult to use, but we can learn to use it. Yes, finding
es que
examples.
en las películas he visto como que dicen como que don't, como para que no haga.
Yes, don't, but because in that case you are, it's another structure. You are negating the verb with an auxiliary. Yes, for example, which was this? This one. Yes, it's like this. Yes, that is the so I don't know or don't do. That's a command. Don't do that. Yes, but because here is the combination of do, not, do. Yes. So this is the auxiliary, the negation, and this is the main verb. So don't do that. Yes. That in that case.
Es que he escuchado don't and no, not.
Not. Yes, not. Yes, you're not supposed. Yes, not will negate, for example, the verb to be. You are not supposed to do something. You will find it in different, but nor here is something for a double negation. So structure, specific structure to negate two things. Es el ni del español, neither nor. And for means because. I have to find a new job, for I am unemployed. I need to practice more, for I need to improve my grades. Okay. So we will have more practice on this. And I have some exercises, and then you will have a task on correcting run-on sentences. Remember, run-on sentences are sentences that you write all together and you don't recognize punctuation or conjunctions. Yes, you just write everything together. Yes, when two or more independent clauses are not joined correctly. So they are just put together, but not correctly, okay? So for example, we wanted to go to the store. We decided to stay home. What is missing? What is missing here? I have to transform into Word to write, but anyway, what do you think is missing here?
What is it? What?
What is missing here in the middle?
We want to go to the store.
We wanted to go to the store. But, excellent, comma. What do I write? But. Okay, but you are going, you're going to download a Word document and do it, yes?
Okay.
But. Excellent, but. We wanted to go to the store, but we decided to stay home. Excellent. So whenever you're writing and working with writing specifically, you're going to find lots of these examples. Yes, and maybe you write them without thinking, without being aware. All the parents came to our school play. They all liked it. All the parents came to our school play. School play. Esto es la obra de teatro de la escuela. School play. They all liked it. Okay, another one. And yes, they came to the school play and.
Comma, and.
And, yes. This is the most common one. Oh my gosh, I'm very, very bad at writing. And, okay. This is so difficult to write. Okay, but anyway, you understand what I mean. And. I do not know which letters. Oh, this one, cursive or block. Okay, and. Oh, that's better. I like to eat chocolate ice cream. It is sweet and cool on a hot summer day. I like to eat chocolate ice cream. It is sweet and cool on a hot summer day. Oh, well, we can have here one idea. I can help you. Which can be the conjunction there? No, it's not. And or but are not required, or not either.
However.
No, but. No, that's not the meaning. I like to eat ice cream, so think ice cream, hot day, which is a relationship. Because, excellent, because that's the relationship. Yes, I like it because, but I can say because, or I can use the conjunction, the coordinating conjunction. Wait a minute. I like to eat chocolate ice cream for, I can write either. Yes, you know both of them. For it is sweet and cool on a hot summer day, or because it is, yes, the same meaning. Excellent. So do you think you will be able to? Okay, let me check with you the actual homework. Okay, I will find it. Run-on sentences, this one. Okay, yes. Okay, here you have also some explanations. So this is your task. Okay, you will be talking about this at the beginning of next class. So again, we have some explanations. So a run-on sentence is a mistake. Run-on sentences happen when writers do not connect sentences correctly. Look at these 4 examples and the ways to correct them. Okay? So for example, my brother name is Osman, he's 16 years old. Or sometimes you just write a comma. You write a comma, and you separate everything with a comma, which is not correct either. Yes. So my brother's name is Osman, comma, and he is 16 years old. Then they are going to say their dinner, then they will buy a house. No, either. Then it's not the connecting word here. Yes, it's not a connecting word. So we don't need then. So probably we will have 2 sentences. they are going to save their money, dinner, did I say money? Then they are going to buy a house. So probably that will be the correct one. If I have those words, I can have others, but that's one way of separating these sentences and having a correct meaning. I am going to study math. I want to become an engineer. Okay, we have different ones there. We can connect the verbs with and, or we can also have other options. I am going to study math and become an engineer. I want to study math. For I want to become an engineer. That can also be, but I have to add more things.
Comma.
Yes, and a comma. Yeah. So, I am going to study math. Yes, and become
an engineer.
Yes, and you can have others. Yeah? I am going to study math. I don't know, construction, comma, and become an engineer. Also, yes, I can have more there. First, we will wash the clothes. After, he will dry them, and that's also after it's not used correctly. Write a compound sentence with and then, yes. First, we will wash the clothes and then he will dry them, or future, yes. After he washes the clothes, he will dry them. Okay. So we, as I say, sometimes you can change more of the sentence to make it correct. Okay, here in this exercise, you will write run on, if it is a run-on sentence, or if it is okay. You decide. You have different kinds. Okay. And here you will correct the run-on sentences, and there are more than one way. So you can have different ways to correct them using some of these conjunctions, subordinated conjunctions like when, where, as relative clauses, as relative, or using the coordinating conjunctions. Sorry, the coordinating conjunctions you have in the PowerPoint. Okay, so check the way it is better. And then you have a passage about a trip in the future. And here you have 7, yes? 7 run-on sentences. 7. So you need to correct those 7 run-on sentences, okay? And then you will write your own description of a trip you're going to do next holidays. Okay? And you write here. At the least 10 sentences, you're going to explain next week, yes, next class, your sentences, your trip, and paying attention not to write run-on sentences, okay? Or incomplete sentences. So you will go back to the explanation and check, yes, constantly. Do we agree?
Yep.
Okay, so that will be your task. We will discuss that at the beginning. You will speak and explain everything you did there. Okay, and revise. Please keep revising the PowerPoint with the explanation, which is a complete sentence. What does it need to have? What does it look like? So you are on the safe side. Okay, and okay. Here you have another. What did I do? What did I do? Nothing else? Okay. Okay. No, there is something wrong here. Did I do any changes? No, right? Did I make changes? Okay. Okay, any questions you would like to ask about this? So this is fundamental for you to, wait a minute. This is fundamental for you to learn how to write sentences and think of the sentences you are writing. Yes? Okay. Do we have any other questions? Girls?
Nope.
Okay. Perfect. So you will have the here revision. Okay, here I will share with you this one. Okay, I will share with you. Okay, complete the run-on sentences correction worksheet on Educandos. Yes, and be ready to discuss the results next week. So this will be your revision for next week. I will personally, I will send the worksheet to people that should be doing this task and the workshop. And please help me communicate with Laura and Vania and Romina and Rocio, because I need them to communicate with me if they cannot attend, because I really need them to attend. Is that correct? Can I count on you, girls? Okay, all right. So I will be sending this task via email so everyone has it, and then we'll create the task on Educandos. Okay, girls, nice to see you again. Hope you have a good week. You have something to
Many things to do.
Yes, something to do. Yes, you're not going to be bored, which is something important. So next class will be on Thursday, the 8th. Yes.
Okay.
8th October. Okay. Sorry, I didn't write them. Okay, 8th October. Okay, you will revise in. Yes. Run-on sentences, correct. Okay. This is. Okay.
Teacher, I have a
Yes.
question.
Yes. Okay.
What do you know about the week of autumn? La semana de estudio autónomo que sale como en horario del calendario de la U.
Okay.